we are going to be baling hay, square bales, as y'all can probably tell by now. The McCormick is fixed. We did get it back together, and it is going. This is the first time we really put it into anything other than a fluffer. Was here on this day, and it did. I reckon it did okay. Dad didn't complain about it none, so. This was the first time we'd used the preservative. This was third cutting hay again. It had only had 3 weeks of growth on it. The only reason we were not intending on baling this again, it didn't get any fertilizer or nothing like that. It grew so fast in that 3 weeks that we actually just decided to clean it off again, and it looked pretty dang good, and we just decided to bale it for squares. So that's what we did to clean it off, because we're going to drill it. We're going to be doing basically no-till or drilling seed in on it for to add some more grasses back into this field. I feel like it needs it on this section of this farm, and that's why we went ahead and baled it. But the preservative applicator seemed to work okay. It looked like it used the right amount. It didn't look like it put too much or too little. The pressure regulator and all that seemed to work just fine. The motor held up just fine. The spray bar looked like it was covering everything all right. That's the only really thing I'm worried about, is if the application was actually across the entire mouth like it needed to be, and it coated it good. Is the only thing I'm worried about. I do have this set off to the side, separate from all the other hay. I know where it's at, and I'm gonna wait a while and then cut a few open, look at it, and kind of check on it periodically throughout the winter to see what it's gonna look like, just as kind of a test before next year, before we really sell this stuff with it on it. I'm not going to be doing a lot of this on the hay. This is only going to be used in an emergency situation, maybe in the spring if there's a rainstorm coming that they're predicting is going to be bad storms or something, and the hay's close and we need to get it off real quick. Might use it for that. Really, the only other time I would use it would probably be like this time of year, or maybe about a month ago when it was starting to get difficult. I'd have the option, if I wanted to use it. I've had this stuff for a couple weeks, and we've been baling some squares in between then, and I just haven't felt like we really needed it, so I hadn't used it. But on this particular field, I needed it. I had actually done another field that I was going to square bale. I didn't feel like I needed preservative, and it wound up, by the time it got to where it was baleable, it didn't meet my standards on what I think my hay should be. It was still really good hay, but I just did not feel like it met my standards for square bales and what I want my hay to look like. So I decided I just rolled it instead. Still, it was really good hay, but I just chose to roll it. In this field here, if I'd have waited, it'd have been the same way. So we actually put the preservative in. I said, well, this is going to be probably it for the year. It's a good chance to try this thing out, see what it's going to do. If I need to make any changes in the off season of the squares, I can, and make improvements to it before next year, and then we can use it if we need to, and it'll be right. But everything seems to look okay. This is going to be the last of the squares for the year, unless we bale some cow hay squares. The fields I got left, the hay standing in them is just not up to my par for horse hay, or just to sell as squares as high quality or something. It's just not up to my standard. It's going to make really good cow hay, and that's kind of what I've got planned for the rest of the year. And the way the weather is forecasted to look, it's probably going to be tough to do any more anyway, with the temperatures the way they're going to be, even with the preservative. But it did seem to do okay. So that's it for now. I'm just going to turn on some music. I hadn't done that in a while, and let y'all enjoy watching us work, and I'll see y'all in a minute.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of angels sweet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Well, you may throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man, but as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut you down, tell him that God's gonna cut you down, tell him that God's gonna cut you down.
Maybe it won't be long.
Well, that's it for today. Got her baled, hauled up, put in the barn. Me and little man got it done. So see y'all next time. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.